Hey, your car guy, Bill DeBoer over here at DeBoer's Auto. I want to make a quick video today and talk to you all about how much it costs to do a brake job. So I'm sure you're familiar with, if you've been in the market for a brake job and money's tight and you're trying to shop it around, a lot of people resort to calling around and trying to get a price over the phone or seeing what's advertised out there to get a gauge of how much it'll be. And it's really not a fair assessment because vehicles, depending on what stage they are in life, can have a number of different things going on with their brakes. But typically when we're talking about a brake job, the cheapest brake job out there that are the loss leaders that the chains use to lure people in is the pad slap. So that would be the brake job where all they do is go in there, slap on new brake linings like brake pads or brake shoes if they're applicable in the situation. But that's the cheapest one out there. Then once you go from that, the next step up would be to pad slap it and resurface the rotors, which nowadays has kind of become an outdated practice, but some places still practice that depending on what the shop policies are. We don't believe that that's the best brake job out there. It won't last as long. Typically with rotors, after they've been machined, within 6 months they'll start to develop a pulsation, and then you'll just need to do the brake job all over again. So it's really not cost effective to do it that way. And there's the way that we do it. We perform typically a brake pad and rotor replacement so that everything is replaced at the same time and you have good mating surfaces and you'll get the most life out of the brake job that way. And then sometimes, depending on the age of the vehicle, typically if they got 100,000 miles or more, you start getting into this category of brake job where you would actually need to have the brake calipers replaced at the same time. So depending on the vehicle situation, obviously you can range quite a bit on those brake jobs. So what we do here at DeBoer's Auto is we bring the vehicle in, we give it a brake assessment, we take the vehicle for a test drive, we pull all the wheels, we do all the measurements, and we make sure that everything is working the way it should, and then we write up the brake job appropriately from that. So just be careful when you're out there shopping for brakes. There's all different ways, and if you don't have a full assessment done on the brakes, you won't know what the actual cost is. So you're just guessing, right? You might go in thinking that you're going to get a $100 brake job, and next thing you know, it's $1,000. So these are all things to keep in mind. The other thing that we do too is we typically replace the brake fluid when we do a brake repair. So the brake fluid should be changed every 2 years. It's hydroscopic, so that means that it collects water from the atmosphere, and manufacturers all recommend that it be replaced every 2 years. So that's why typically within the time frame of doing a brake lining replacement, that would be a good time to change the fluid as well. So that's another added cost to the service as well. So I hope this helps you guys out. Head on over to www.deboersauto.com to learn more about us there.